Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Johnny Lightning case unboxing video. These were provided to me by Round 2, and we are going to go ahead and get into these. I just did the Street Freaks release that comes after this release. This one is 2022 release 2, even though it's 2022, and now we're in 2023. This release just started arriving at hobby dealers and stuff, so you can order it now. These should be available at multiple hobby dealers at autoworldstore.com, and they will probably begin to show up in stores as well. So I love the Johnny Lightning Street Freaks release. All the releases are really cool because they got sub-series. They're just fun. There's just a lot of neat, fun stuff. And as a bonus, we are also going to open up Set B of Street Freaks 2022 Release 1. I had a couple of the cars from Set A. I did not have any, I don't think, from Set B, so I will now have those in the collection as well. So we are going to unbox these. I believe there's no chance of a White Lightning in one of these cases. I don't think there are, because these were, I believe, sample cases that were provided to Round 2 from the manufacturer, if I am not mistaken. So I don't think they're going to have chases in them. But who knows? I don't know. It's a case unboxing. I guess they do seem to be taped and sealed, and I don't think they've been opened prior, so at least this one for sure hasn't. This is again, Johnny Lightning Street Freaks 2022 Release 2. We're going to take a look. Well, we're going to do version A and version B simultaneously because we want to look at the version A and version B cars together, and then at the end we'll just kind of go through the release before this. So if you're not familiar with the Johnny Lightning Street Freaks, it basically is a collection of different series, different little sub-series, and they're really kind of fun. Alright, so first one we're going to pull out of the box is the 1958 Plymouth Fury in the Zinger sub-series, the Furious. So this is version A in cherry and orange with metallic white. I'm trying to get version B. It should be right here. Come on. There's version B. 1958 Plymouth Fury. This one is in white and blue. Zinger lime. Zinger lime, white and blue. There's a cool metallic lime color. These appear to be limited to 8,058 pieces. If you're lucky enough to score a White Lightning, I'm not sure what the traits are exactly for this particular release, but you're looking at approximately 2% of total production, and that's how many of those are going to be limited to. We can take a look at the back of the card a little bit too. It's kind of standard fare, Johnny Lightning Street Freaks back card art, and then of course the neat illustration here, zingers, and the little card and stuff that comes with it. Just super fun. So I've said this before, I don't really do the zingers very much. They're cool. They're cartoonized, kind of like drag vehicles, but there are people that are just huge fans of these Zinger cars that just absolutely love these and collect these. It's not really my bag, but I do have quite a few actually in my collection that I'm hanging on to that I do like. But out of all the Street Freaks releases, it's probably my least favorite sub-series in the set. But like I said, a lot of people love these things, and they're quite popular. I was shocked, like back in the day when when Johnny Lightning first resurfaced and they had some zingers and stuff like that, and the White Lightnings for the zingers for some reason just really commanded a premium on the old eBay. So I was like, wow, there's really a market for these zingers. I mean, they are kind of cool. You know, they're their own little thing. They're all they all have the rake, and they all have the blown motor or no hood, and they can take any of their like standard castings basically and kind of convert them over to a zinger. So there you go. There's that from the Fury. Pretty nifty. I'm going to set that aside and we'll grab the next one here. Cool. This is really cool. This is the 24 Hours of Lemons Endurance Racing. This is a newer sub-series for Johnny Lightning. This is the second car that's been in a 24 Hours of Lemons series. I showed one in the last, a Mustang, in the last video, and then the first one that was out was a Honda Civic. We're actually going to see that in the next case that we unbox here. This is super cool. 1986 Ford Thunderbird stock car. And so this is an authentic replica of the Firebird, owned by Alabama police officer Bruce Jansen. Performance Ford featured this car. That's really cool. Very, very neat. So you can read that. Competition barbecue events. Really, really cool. The Thin Blue Swine. that's a cool thing there. And then Go Popo Go. So this is like the real vehicle, or replica of the real vehicle, and then this is like just an alternate color that they did for version B. Really, really neat. This is some more information about the 24 Hours of Lemons. Really cool. So let's open up this one. This one I was really excited about. Out of all of them, the set, I think this is the one I was like really kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't know if they released this casting too much before either. But Johnny Lightning has this vast tooling lineup. They have so many different tools and stuff for different vehicles that I don't think they'll ever really run out of stuff here to do. Adjust the camera here, sorry about that. But look at all the cool little details on this thing. Hood open on this? It like looks like it should. Maybe it doesn't. It definitely looks like it should. That one's stuck shut. Maybe we'll try the try this one. And you get these little cards with these Street Freaks. Really, really cool. I just realized like they got the $100 right here. They said like, what do they have, a $500? They have to buy the car for like $500 or something. That'd be quite a challenge, especially in today's used car market. Basically got to get something that ain't running. Because $500 is like basically, I mean, that's like a little above what you get from like recycling a car, or, you know, giving a car to a junkyard. So I don't know if that hood opens. Somebody should comment as to whether or not the hood on this casting opens. But this is super cool. So I'm going to buy every single Lemons card that they put out. I decided already I'm definitely going to collect that subset. So I will be a completionist when it comes to the 24 Hours of Lemons cars. I'm just going to continuously get them. Very, very cool. And actually, if I see this one on the pegs, I'm going to probably pick up an extra or two of it. I just think that the series is so cool that they decided to go and do that. And part of that is because Chad Reed actually has a team with the car that competed in this event, and they made a replica of it. That's the Honda Civic that we're going to see in a little bit. Well, the version B we're going to see, so it's not exactly a replica of the car, but that actually raced, but it's going to be very close. All right, another Zinger. Let me grab the Zinger. All right, so this is, again, in the Zinger sub-series. We got another Zinger. This particular casting, if you're not familiar with it, it is the original Camaro premium tooling for Auto World. We have a new casting variation, which is being alerted to here on the card art. First release of the 2011 Chevy Camaro Zinger with open headers rather than optional side exhaust pipes. Interesting. I don't have the other version handy to show you what the difference is, but let's open it up. So they've been doing this. They've been taking their premium Auto World castings and giving them the Zinger treatment and releasing them as Johnny Lightnings. Kind of an interesting use of the toolings. Again, like the Zinger thing, it's not really my thing, but like I said, I mean, so many people collect these. They're very popular. Does this hood open? No. The hood opens on the original casting. So this is one of those exceptions where it doesn't have, it has a hood. It's rare to get a Zinger with a hood. So here it is in orange, then we got it in Zinger Grape Sparkle. Grape Candy. And here's that guy. So as far as these go, I will get one example at least of every casting that they take an auto world of and make a Zinger of. I'll have to get everyone. That's just part of my completionism with Auto World, and that I need examples of the Zinger castings for each tooling that they put out. But this thing is just wacky, man. I mean, like the big giant spoiler on it, huge hood scoop thingy, and just, I mean, the stance on this thing is absolutely wild. So just crazy. It's like a cartoon drawing of a car, right? I guess that's kind of what the Zingers look like. All right. Next one, Off-Road. So this is another sub-series here for these. Another sub-series for these Street Freaks is the Off-Road subset. And this one's pretty cool, too. They took the custom Holland Hearst, which is kind of a popular casting from Johnny Lightning, and they went ahead and turned it into an off-road vehicle. Pretty cool that they did that. This Holland Hearst has been in, I think it's been, I wonder if they did a demo derby one. I don't know if they did or not. I'm trying to think. But they've released this in a few iterations. The casting was developed back in 1996 to replicate the famous Holland Hearst model kit. So that's cool. That's kind of where it comes from. And then, so the stance was slightly exaggerated on the original model. Okay, this is not making sense. So, and then that's why they were able to just like, well, let's just throw some off-road tires on it. And what a good idea, right? Because it just breathed life into this older casting. And really cool. So, Dirt Nap, Nighty Night, Digging for Gold. Let's open them up. Yeah, Johnny Lightning is the Street Freaks in general, the funnest series of diecast in 1/64 you can get. It's just, they're so fun. Dirt Nap, got dirt off-road tires. Look at that. So this is kind of like how, this is definitely an older Johnny Lightning tooling. And it does roll a little bit. The front wheels bind up a little bit. Let's see what the other one. Yeah. I mean, they bind up. It doesn't quite roll all that well, but, you know, who cares, really? It does. I mean, it rolls a bit. You could make some minor adjustments and get her to go, but it's just a wild idea. And like I said, the Johnny Lightning tooling lineup, I mean, like the possibilities are kind of endless for what you can do with it and get creative with stuff. And, you know, they don't make like straight 1/64 replicas like the Auto World philosophy, you know, so they get to have fun with these, and that's got to be a good time at work, I would think. I would enjoy it, I think. So, Z's on the back. Just, it's fun. All right, so very cool. Let's go to the next one here, which is, what's this guy? All right, a Demolition Derby car. So this is the version B. Oh, this one is super cool. Where's the other one? There we go. I love this sub-series as well. Anytime I see a Johnny Lightning Demolition Derby car or a Project in Progress or any of these like beat up looking car ones releases, I always pick them up. And eat local, beat locals. That's great. It's a Pontiac Grand Prix stock car. I don't think they've used this casting very much. Oh, it has not been used in 24 years. So there's your answer there. In rattle can, light teal, and apple green. Rattle can. Again, just there's a sense of humor with these, and they're so fun. 6 cans of deep red with the orange. I mean, that's hilarious. So you can see what the casting was used for originally. So Demolition Derby cars, these are really cool. So they take like their standard whatever castings that they're going to turn into these, and then they, you know, they pull the windows from it. They don't use those. They give them these crazy Demolition Derby paint schemes and stuff, and they're just, again, super fun. Predisposed. It's so funny. Predisposed for carnage. That's great. That's great. That's fantastic. That's super cool. All right. This one might be my favorite in the set now. I thought the Lemons car would be, but this thing is so neat. I think the hood opens on this one. I thought it did. Oh. Maybe not. Nope. Or if it does, it's stuck down. We're just going to leave it down. It's fine. Mike's collision surface. That will buff out. Denny's Automotive. I'm sure that's a real place. Oh, that's Sandridge Disc Golf Club. I gotta think that that's Mike's. Is that your club? Their disc golf. One of the designers for art director or whatever for round 2 is an avid disc golfer. Lehman's Orchard Brewery and Farmhouse. So it's probably a reference to something local to them as well. That's why they got the eat local, and see it. See, there's all these little fun things, little fun like Easter eggs with these cars, and that's part of what makes Johnny Lightning such a blast to collect. And this thing's fantastic. Which one do you like better? I think I like the red and orange one. The 6 cans of red. I mean, come on. Super cool, super fun. All right. And lastly, for this set, we got the Import Heat Drift sub-series. And this is their 1990 Nissan 240SX Custom Smoke Show. And we got that. There's the version A in bright cyan with magenta flames. And then here is the main event. And then this is the tire fire. Golden yellow with bright red. So they put these blingy rims on this casting. I'm not sure when the tooling came out. You can probably find out here by just opening it up. Drifting, some facts about drifting. You can read that if you want. And let's go open them up. The main event. And here's the car. This rolls good. The blingy wheels. Kind of works for this car. It's pretty cool. This one, oh, there we go. Loosened her up a little bit. So this casting, let's see if we can get it like a copyright date somewhere. 2004? No way, really? So yeah, that's a old casting. So it's not quite true to 1/64 scale for this, but Johnny Lightnings weren't back in the day. So nowadays, when they do develop a new tooling, they are going to be basically pretty true to scale, with the exception of the wheels. But these older castings were not. Very, very cool, though. Just fun. It's just fun. It's a good time. All right, so I'm going to say in this set, I think my favorite is actually this Demolition Derby car. I don't know. It's very cool looking. And then second favorite, I'm going to definitely say the Lemons car for sure. The Zingers, like I said, Zingers are cool. Just not really my bag, but and again, they're very, very popular. But very cool. All right, so let's get to the bonus case. Bonus case. We got Street Freaks Release 1 from 2022, which this actually, I think, came out almost near the tail end. of 2022. So, you know, with all the production delays and stuff like that, things have taken forever to come out. So let's take a look at this, and we'll just kind of blow through this case kind of quickly, because we only got the version B to look at. So the first thing, we got the Chevy Silverado, the square body. This is actually the square body, the Auto World square body that they turned into a Zinger. It's the new release of the Zinger, so it's got the all-new front grille for 1985. So, I don't know, is that, like, did they not use that in Auto World? Or just the first time they Zingered in 1985? I don't know. But let's open that up. I mean, it's cool looking. I like the, they added this to the back. I don't think we've seen it. We haven't seen it in Auto World yet with this accessory. I wonder if we will at some point. I imagine we will. But here we get it as Johnny Lightning. Let's see here. What else do we got in this box? Ooh, another Zinger. Ooh, gold flame. That's pretty cool looking. It's a 1972 Ford Maverick in Zinger Gold Metallic. Johnny Lightning has 4 huge optional Zinger engines. There are also another 8 optional engines that can be used on most vehicles with the hoods removed. Interesting. Gold flame. Pretty cool. That almost looks like a chase with all that gold on there. Doesn't it? Got a gold interior, gold Zinger chassis thing, gold rims, and a gold motor. And, well, the body color's gold as well. Pretty cool. It seems like with these Street Freaks release, you do get 2 Zingers. And almost every one, they use 2 Zingers. Ah, Projects in Progress. I love this series. I love the Projects in Progress series. This is a Plymouth Fury Roadrunner, 1976, in bright red and primer. So, pretty cool. You can read some stuff about that. I don't think I have the... I wonder if I have the version A of this. I don't think I do. I'm going to have to get that. Red Runner. Very cool. So, Project in Progress series is exactly how it sounds. The cars are in various forms of being either restored or, you know, their project in progress, literally. This one's got an opening hood. This is a cool casting. I've always thought this is an interesting looking car. And it looks great with these wheels and tires. Like, it just looks really good. So yeah, this is super cool. Definitely digging that. I don't know if I have the version A or not. I don't think I do. And I'm going to have to probably get that. Because I like that. I like that casting. Alright. Next is the customized Street Freaks. Customized. 57 Heavy. 57 Heaven. 1957 Chevy Bel Air in cobalt blue metallic. The most famous fins in the history of an automobile. The Nomad. Okay, so this is really cool. It looks cool. The customized series, I don't think we've seen too much in the Street Freaks of late. But it's exactly how it sounds. Yeah, check that out. I mean, that's an attractive looking vehicle, I must say. That looks really cool. Love the wheels on it. Looks really good. So yeah, really cool. All right, let's go to the next one. I got to kind of move on here because we are barn finds. See, there's so many little sub-series in these Street Freaks. That's what makes them so much fun. So they got Zingers, Barn Finds, Customized, Projects in Progress, Demolition Derby, the 24 Hours of Lemons, Off-Road. Just really cool. Like, all these could almost be series on their own, but it's neat to get like this nice variety and mix of cars. The only thing I would request is that they keep it to maybe 1 Zinger per set. And that's just me, because I don't really collect the Zingers, but, you know, I know that a lot of other people do, but I would be more apt to order cases, you know, full cases and sets of these if they didn't have 2 Zingers in each set. This is cool. Oh, is like the exhaust supposed to be like kind of mashed up there? Barn find. I mean, that would be a hell of a barn find, right? Really neat. So that's a Shelby Daytona coupe. This is an authentic replica prototype. Okay, as it looks today on display. So this is a replica of a particular prototype or whatever of this car. I wonder where it was found. Originally, it doesn't say anything about that, but really, really cool. Barn finds. All right. And then lastly, the Lemons car. And this is the alternate color of Chad's 1998 Honda Civic, magenta metallic with leopard print. Stain your lane racing. So there you go. 24 Hours of Lemons is a true testament to the quality and durability of each manufacturer's cars. Limited to $500. So $500 to buy and prep the car? Bribing the officials makes things more interesting. I would love to go to a Lemons event. I should. It would be a lot of fun checking out the cars. And I love this little sub-series. They've added this to Street Freaks. Really, really cool. Come on, that's super neat. That's super fun with butterfly in the back. My other car is a Johnny Lightning. Bribed. Just fun stuff. All right, so that's going to be it for this. Yeah, we went super long here, and I apologize about that. But, you know, it's cool. We get to look at a lot of cars. So 18 total Johnny Lightning cars. The Lemons cars. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be collecting that series the whole way through. And again, like the Demo Derby ones, I pretty much pick up all those too. So, all right. Thank you guys very much for watching a lengthy Johnny Lightning unboxing video. Hopefully you enjoyed this and found it informative and all that good stuff. And yeah, if you want these cars, Auto World store is a really good place to get them. Otherwise, just pick your favorite hobby dealer that gets them. That's the easiest. You can just, you know, risk it and try to get them in store, but I find that to be difficult. You know, you always try to save on shipping, get them in the store, but the prices of things through hobby dealers are actually pretty much on par with getting them in the store nowadays. You just got to pay the shipping if you don't have a hobby dealer local to you. But I don't know, it's stress-free, so that's the way I like to operate. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day.